On to race number 7, then second last on the programme. It's a strong finish to Sha Tin's dirt card as well. Class 3 over the 1,200 metres here, headed by Encore Boy. Again, Alfie Chan taking £10 off for Ricky, third behind Simply Big last time out. Just Not Listening was a course and distance winner two starts back. Well beaten last time in that Simply Big race. Handsome Rebel makes his all-weather debut for Me Choi and Zach Burton from Barrier 3. Massive Pockets, who was first up and runner-up behind Encore Boy. Last time we saw him, that was back in July. Kobe Opper was a beaten favourite, odds on last time out, and stand to Chow Chow, all weather for the first time for him as well. Tony Millard and Grant Van Nierko. Fantastic Fabio, Casa de Forza, and Happy Fun are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa.
That is the case, yes. Let's look at the speed here. Good expected with Just Not Listening and Fantastic Fabio, the two noted front runners. Chow Chow might be quite close to the speed from gate number 2. E-Generation wasn't far away on debut. Now, Kobe Opper, we know he's capable of going to the front, but he was hustled and bustled along early stages last time he raced to get forward. Eventually, he worked into second at the end, but took some time.
Yeah, good run from this horse last time. Encore Boy, he got crowded at the start and he hit the line really strongly. He's got the £10 come off him as well, so he's quite well rated coming to this particular contest, and he goes nicely there. Mega Red, interesting with the blinkers going back on him. Another one that we've seen perform pretty well on the all-weather in the past. So he goes nicely. It's a nice stretch out there for Mega Red. He's going pretty well. And the other one we're going to have a look at here is Handsome Rebel. He's galloping with Mongolian Legend, who is running in the last as well, so you can get a line on him. But Handsome Rebel, he's coming to the surface for the first time, and his track work's always been good on it.
Yeah, there was a fair bit of money for him last time as well at Happy Valley. We'll come back to him in due course. Let's start off with Encore Boy. This is him finishing third behind Simply Big, but he is a course and distance winner. Yeah,
the issue was at the start for him, and look, you can see him now weaving his way through. He ends up hitting the line really strongly. He gets a £10 claim from Barrier 6. He'll be a lot closer in the run. I thought it was a really good run from this horse, and look, I've got him in. I think he's a big danger.
Definitely. Yeah, this was second up. He ran well. He is a horse that often can be a little bit awkward from the gate, so hopefully Alfie can get him out well, but he showed a sign last start that he's back to form quickly.
All right, well, Just Not Listening. He was in that race as well, finished down the field after winning the start before. Let's hear from his jockey, Chad Schofield.
Chad, Just Not Listening, you won on him 2 starts ago. What happened last time with him?
He was a bit disappointing. He drew wide, but we did end up having quite a nice run just in behind the speed, but it was a completely different type of race to the one he won. You know, when he won, he led, controlled and kicked, whereas his last start, they went a lot quicker and he wasn't able to control and dictate. And finally, he's drawn a good gate. He's got tremendous gate speed, so I'd suspect he'd hold the lead, hopefully. And you know, if I can rate him well enough in front and he can give the same kick, he'll be right in the finish.
When you look at the race, you've got a horse like Kobe Opper in there as well too. Is he a pace rival?
Well, he's going to have to be pretty quick to come and cross me because my horse he jumps very fast and he's got tremendous gate speed. So we won't want to be getting into any speed battles, but yeah, I'll be trying to hold the lead, that's for sure.
Your own form this season, a win on Smart Rocket on Sunday, couple of months left of the season. How do you feel things are going? Yeah,
I'm sort of ticking over nicely. I'm getting some support from John Moore, which is really nice. And yeah, it was good to ride another winner for him on the weekend. His stable's going really well, and yeah, hopefully, you know, I can finish the season off quite nicely.
28 wins for the season so far, but a definite message there as far as Chad tactics are concerned. Here we going forward. He's got 1. Kobe Opper's got Barrier 11. Let's have a look at Mega Red, who swings wide into the straight here at Happy Valley.
7-year-old just having his 14th race start really does highlight soundness issues throughout his career, doesn't it? But he's very capable on his day. He's won twice over the course and distance from 6 starts. And I think he's going reasonably well. He'll go into the race second up. He's always been a good horse, fresh, blinkers on, not out of it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I didn't find a spot for him, but I think he'll run pretty well, and the blinkers will really suit him.
All right, Handsome Rebel, I thought had excuses at Happy Valley last time out. A 3-year-old by Denman gets onto the all-weather here for the first time.
He's only a young horse, so he's still on the improve, this one. Zach Burton will take the mount. He's got a good draw on Barrier number 3. He'll get his opportunity. He's coming to the surface for the first time. His last 4 starts at Happy Valley drew 12, 10, 12, 12. So he did definitely had excuses. You can see the trial here's okay, so I found a spot for him.
He looked pretty smart in New Zealand before he came to Hong Kong. He won his maiden by 4 and then wasn't far away in a pretty good, strong 2-year-old race. And then
was a Group 1, wasn't it?
He was a Group 1 and then came here. And we've seen him as the Valley, as Paul said, but he just can't draw a barrier. Now he comes onto this surface. He's got a gate to go with it. So you'd entertain him, I would have thought.
Yeah, Zach hasn't ridden much for Mechoy this season either, so that sort of catches the eye. Kobe Opper, they're the favourite, Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with him. He's had the 2 starts. He was beaten odds on last time. He didn't really get the race run to suit. Well, he was slightly slow out and he was really pushed, and I think that was the key. If he can jump well here from 11 and get across, he won't take Just Not Listening on it. He'll sit outside him, I think. So he's on top to beat Encore Boy. Really liked his last run. Handsome Rebel we talked about. And Just Not Listening, the track just might be run perfectly for him to suit. So I've got to put him in. 11, 1, 6 and 3.
I'm going to let him go, Kobe Opper. I didn't like what I saw from him last start, but he is a horse that's got some talent, no doubt. There's a few in this race that do. Handsome Rebel, Encore Boy, Just Not Listening, Mega Red, and Kobe Opper was my next selection. I think those 5 you could probably take in the tierce, the quartet, first 4, go the whole hog with those 5 and you'll be getting a result for me. I'd bank at the 6.
All right, and again, very similar. We all got the 1, 3 and 6 in the numbers. I'm like Paul, I've got 11 in as well. There is race number 7, so 1 more to go. Race number 8, plus all the best bets. That comes up next.